Okay, guys, so I wanted to talk to you about something. So, um, firstly, we're gonna announce a change. I think I'm gonna have to adapt to something, and now I will show you first a trade that happened today. Obviously, today you should not be trading because we have a pre-NFP day with no news. So this is not a day to trade, but the setup was still there. I backtested it, and the setup was still there. So I'm gonna go through it with you. So firstly, you can see on the 4-hour that we have this fair value gap that we are moving lower off of, and we have these beautiful relatively equal lows below. So we are targeting that. That's our target. Now on the daily, we can also see that we are disrespecting this daily fair value gap right here. So we are disrespecting it, moving lower. We moved a lot through it, as you can see. We can drop to the 1-hour time frame here. Now let me mark out the times. Now watch what times I'm gonna mark out. So I don't know why it didn't, but we need these times. So 7 and 11. Now that's the change I was talking about. So I backtested the let me pull it up right now. So I backtested the last 3 months with the same strategy, the same A plus setup and everything that I'm using. The only difference that I did was that I started looking for my setup at 7 a.m. New York time instead of 9:30. Now here's okay, not that, but this. So here's all of the results basically, and here is every single trade. So 39 trades in total, and this is the win rate, the wins, losses, break evens, and some of my like notes and the results of each month. So these are very good results. So what I noticed is that if I start looking at the trade for a trade at 7, which is, so basically we start by using the New York kill zone instead of just 9:30 to 11. It opens a much wider time of opportunity. So basically you can find your A plus setup in a much larger time window, because with this kind of time, you get the setup and then it plays out and you get a setup. But if I look from 9:30, most of the times the setup has already happened from 7 to 9:30, and then 9:30 to 11 just becomes consolidation. Nothing much happens. Okay, so that's what I noticed, and now I backtested this. This is basically the 7 to 11. And now I'm going through the process of backtesting the 9:30 to 11 with the same 3 months just to see the difference in the results. But I think I'm gonna have to make this change because it's way better, because I can basically just look at the charts at 7 and see, wait for my A plus setup and execute it when it comes. I do not have to worry about anything basically. So let's review today's trade. So here we have a 1-hour buy side liquidity. Here we're gonna mark that it's 1-hour buy side, and we have 1-hour sell side right here. So we have these 2 points here. Let's drop to the 15-minute time frame. Here we don't have much. Okay, so we have this low right here. The price has taken. We have the fair value gap, so it probably will go higher for some liquidity that has just been engineered, which is probably this maybe. Okay, so okay, wait a second. We don't have to go all the way there. We can actually pay attention to this. This is a 50-minute order block, so we'll mark that out as is. So like that. Now let's see what happens at 7. So the reason we need any sweep of liquidity. So we need any sweep of liquidity, and we can make a short because we are already moving lower. So we don't need a move that is huge to here. We don't need that. We just need a simple sweep of liquidity that we can continue the trend lower. Okay, so we create a swing high right here, which is also significant. It's a 50-minute swing high. Okay, so this is a 15-minute pool of liquidity. Now, okay, we have relatively equal highs right here on the 50-minute time frame. So let me change this into relatively equal highs, and then we are expecting a sweep. This is your sweep of liquidity. If you go to the 2-minute time frame, you start looking for a trade. Now you can see it's about 8 o'clock. You are fine. You see where your trade is. Let me just mark out 9:30 just so you get the perspective of what I talked about. So here's the sweep of liquidity. Okay, let's see what will happen. Okay, we move past this. Okay, we ended up sweeping this right here. So we look for a trade right now. We can delete these two things. So we have swept key liquidities and we are looking for a move lower. Let's see if we have any PRAs. We have this 50-minute order block right here. So let me mark out that. This is how I would go about this session. Okay, so 2-minute time frame. We have this sell side right here, which is the 1 hour sell side, and then we have this 1 hour sell side also. That's key. Okay, so let's go to the 2-minute again. Let me just refine this a bit more. Okay, so we have swept that. Now we are also looking for a break of structure. Okay, that's not break of structure yet. Okay, not yet quite. Okay, so this right here is a break of structure. So we have a break of structure right here, and we have a range. Okay, like this, and we have a fair value. We have two fair value gaps created. We are gonna enter in the one in premium, which is this one. So at this point, we can just set the limit order right here. I can make my stop, let's say 5 pips above this, and then I can just aim at 3R, which ends up being exactly close to this 1 hour sell side liquidity. Okay, and let's see what happens. So we ended up moving here. Let me just press sell here, stop here, take profit here, and that will be our trade. And let's see how it plays out. So let's see. So right about around here is reached 1 to 2, I guess. So we can put this stop to break even, and let's continue the trade. And as you can see, it played out. Now this is a very actually nice trade, even though it had no news. But what I wanted to mention to you is basically, so let me remove this. If you look at 9:30, okay, which is right here at this point, and after 9:30 we need a sweep of liquidity. We do not have any sweeps of liquidity right here. Okay, so we are bearish and we don't have any sweeps of liquidity here, so I cannot find a trade in this range. As you can see, no sweep of liquidity, just moving lower. This is the first sweep of liquidity. No, not even a long here. No break structure, no fair value gap. We cannot long. So yeah, that's the problem that I have found. I have seen too many setups play out like this. So like this exact setup. Let me just go back a few, like this exact setup, and it happened before. And then when 9:30 comes, I don't get a setup, or something stupid happens and I lose or something like that because this setup already played out. So that is the main thing that I will need to change. Now this kind of brings up a problem because I'm this on my time this is 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Now I'm still in school, so I come home from school around 2:30 p.m. meaning that I have to watch it on my phone from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. let's say, and then I can finally hop on my desk on my computer. So basically I will have to watch from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. those 2 hours on my phone. Now that could be a problem because it's harder to mark out everything and I'm not at home, I'm not focused, I'm not in peace, but I believe that I can make myself, with a bit of practice, I believe I can make myself lock in even though I'm going home, and then actually mark out correctly everything and wait for price to create this kind of setup. And I can actually execute it on my phone if I need to. Okay, so then I can later just manage it when I come home. So basically, we have to adapt, and I think this is my next thing that I have to do in order to become profitable in 2025. Now, I will definitely post the results on Twitter from the session that I'm doing. I'm backtesting these 3 months in from 9:30 to 11 just to see the difference in results. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, we will see how that goes and how we can actually, if I succeed actually at trying to execute trades on my phone and everything if they are there, and the analysis and everything. So yeah, I will definitely keep you guys updated on my Twitter. If you don't follow me there, go ahead and do so.